Everyone is Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, you like the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications when we go live or post our video watch list, tap the bell below. And if you want to join the UvH fam, our Discord, our Patreon, or our free options trading group on Facebook, links are below in the description. We're going to get right into it. We're going to get right into what's happening tomorrow. Right now Tesla is ripping, currently 298, hit a high of 304. They posted a surprise profit, so that we're going to be looking at Tesla tomorrow. They they I don't even know what to say, man. Like they do. People spend so much energy betting against Tesla and Elon Musk. This must be a very rewarding time for Elon. I mean, they currently have a 25% short flow, which they're getting squeezed to death right now. They did earn 186 versus expected loss of 42 cents per share, so they earned $1.86, and they were expected to post a loss of 42 cents. Revenue was basically in line, but so Tesla reported a historic third quarter with revenue of 6.82 billion and earnings of per share of 290. So bravo, bulls. Anyone that holding the stock, anyone that bought that, I mean, right now, if you had the 300 calls, if it opens up, I mean, these were going for 42 cents, was expensive at the time. Expected move was only $20, and it's moved. It closed at 45, so it's closed at like 54. It's closed at $45 move right now, and it looks like it's going to get squeezy because we're right now at 298. Let's just call it 300. We're basically here if you're looking at the chart, which goes, it's breaking above all the resistance that we've been struggling with over the last couple of months. It's above that now. Now the question is this going to fade? Are people going to try to kill this stock, or is this going to explode? Has the potential to explode, especially with this many people short. So I'm going to be looking for a play in there tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. This is a great gift going into Thursday and Friday. We're going to get some great deals and options. Obviously, we're going to have to make a plan, go slow, and not try to get too crazy, not too greedy, and just play it safe. This could fade. I'm guessing it's probably not going to fade too much. I mean, if it does come back, let's say it hits 280, I think it will probably reset back up to 300 would be my guess. But like I said, it's still pre-market, after hours. Anything can happen overnight. Anything can happen on the conference call, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Elon has some bragging rights on today's conference call. Microsoft also reported earnings as well. However, their stock is currently basically flat, even down. They're down about 60 cents right now. Microsoft, premium sellers are definitely winning on Microsoft right now. Everything, they beat earnings, they beat on revenue. However, their cloud services were not as strong in terms of growth as they were last quarter. They came in at 64. Oh, sorry. Delivered at 59% growth, which is down from last quarter was 64% growth. So last quarter they had 64% growth. This quarter was 59% growth. So I'm not expecting a huge play here, especially since Microsoft has been somewhat of a boring trade since we're stuck in this like purgatory here. So I'm probably not going to trade it, but I just wanted to point it out kind of what's going on with Microsoft. I think there's better opportunities in the market right now, like Tesla and PayPal. Now, PayPal stock chart is interesting to me as well. Where is PayPal? I didn't bring that over. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, PayPal. PayPal had the earnings beat across the board. Net income 462 million. Shares up from 436 million. Trying to get the Market Watch doesn't do the recap very nice. So scrolling through this. This was the first time that the company processed more than 1 billion transactions per month over a quarter. The company disclosed it has added 9.8 million net new active accounts. So looks like they beat across the board. Company's growing, everything's going fine. Now, in terms of the chart, you know, they were another one that was just kind of declining here, and a lot of stocks have been like this year just because of the trade war and everything like this. But from 121, now we're down. We closed up at like 96. You know, it was actually red, and now we're at 105. So if we're looking at 105 here, if we can break above like the 105, 106 area, it'll give us a good shot at the 111, 112 area. So be looking at a play in here, and you know, why I'm not really giving a direction right now is because, I mean, earnings are a gamble. The reports are out, but obviously things could fade. Like today with Boeing, you know, they missed revenues, they lowered guidance, and the stock went up, right? And then same with Caterpillar. The stock went up. They turned green. Did Caterpillar turn green today? They did. So Caterpillar turned green. They lowered they lowered guidance, everything like that. They're expecting it to go down, and that went up as well. So sometimes the impact of the price is delayed. You know, the news versus the price, you know, doesn't always match up correctly, and that's how we get like FOMO and all those kind of things. But we're not going to get into that. We're just getting into the place. So. LRCX is another one I've just started trading, you know, thanks to the people in our Discord. Looking at LRCX, they did beat on earnings as well. This stock is up 70% this year. They beat on top and bottom as well. However, look at this. It went from 251 back down to 233. You know, we're back to break even. And, you know, if I was looking at if it was going to stay up like 244, 245, 250 area, you know, could definitely break above these ranges here. You know, 245 has been a bit of a double top up here. So I was seeing if it could break above that, but now it looks like we're going to be going lower. But this is definitely an interesting stock. The one thing that you have to realize with LRCX is the volume in the bid and the ask is a little wide, so you kind of have to play around with it. CMG is another one that I'm going to be looking at as well. So CMG is interesting. So CMG, if you're looking at their long-term chart, I mean they're up huge this year, mainly because now people are starting to trust their brand again and go to the stores. You know, they beat earnings. However, they're thinking they're like getting a little topped out due to their valuation. Their valuation is a little bit more rich than other fast casual or restaurant brands, essentially. And the one thing I was looking at is their sales growth here. You know, it's pretty much kind of looking the same. I mean, it went up a little bit, but you're not getting like that huge of growth anymore from, you know, before they were at like 1% and then went to 6%. And now they're at 11%, which is really good. But people are thinking that the valuation is getting a little bit too rich for their blood right now. But I mean, the earnings were good. They're adding these like Chipotlanes, so you can go drive through and pick up your burrito, whatever. And you know, they're trying to add value. They're trying to add new menu items. They're trying to add value to the brand and investors and all that. So you got to give that to them. But I'm looking at potentially going long. It bounced here at like the 780 area. It's hit here a couple times. It bounced here again today, and when it bounced hard. It hit 82, bounced back up to 800, and then down to 788. So I'm looking to see if it wants to retest that level or bounce back up. And again, you know, Chipotle, they have good volume. You just got to be aware. You have to be aware of the bid and the ask. So, you know. Out of all that, we're looking also for SPY to retest all-time highs. You know, right now it's currently at 300, but as you guys know, we've really been struggling in the 300s. Every time it goes up to 300, yesterday it went up to 390, and we ripped down. Today we're starting to we're trying to push those. We're trying to push 300 again, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's like I say, the air is getting thin up here at the top. It's you know, there's a case that to say, hey, we're consolidating here at the top of the range, we're consolidating for the next leg up, and bears are saying, hey, no, we're actually stopping out here, and we're gonna drop any day now. So, it could go either way. Right now volatility is low. VIX is at 14, so options aren't that rich. However, we're not going to be getting big moves intraday, on the SPY until volatility kicks up. So now is not a bad time to start layering in positions if you believe it's going to go a certain direction if you're buying premium. So that's about it. If you guys enjoyed the content, if you watched this video to the end, let me know. Leave a comment below. Say you watched to the end. Hit the like button. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.